a second. Okay. Okay, so here we have this question. So think about your own experience. What is the best advice that you have ever received about how to live life? So think about maybe your grandparents, even your parents, brothers, sisters, uncles, aunts, whoever you had an advice from. Think about those and what is the best advice that you have received, that you have ever received about how to live life. Ismael.
Be kind and gentle with everyone.
Okay, so to be kind, right? Yes, definitely. That's a good one. Jonathan.
Don't underestimate the people or they are gonna defeat you.
What was that again?
Oh, I say don't underestimate the people or they are going to defeat you. Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's a good one. Thank you so much, Jonathan. So yeah, I mean, don't think that people can't, right? That's that's an interesting one. Thank you. David Navarrete?
They told me trying to live my life without afraid of all the things. It's just trying everything I want to do and make it better. Do my best.
Excellent. Yeah, always give your best and never be afraid of life because I mean, sometimes because of fear we don't do things, so I think we should stop thinking like that. That's a good one. Aaron?
Uh, live the life like there's no uh, there's no sería es que sería vive la vida como si no hubiera mañana, pero responsablemente.
Okay. All right. So maybe we should look for kind of an equivalence, but yeah, I get it. I mean, we have to be responsible, yes, but don't hesitate on trying things, right? That's also an excellent one. And then Omar is telling us, give your best at everything. That's right. I remember once a teacher that I had once said, well, if you don't like to study, if you don't like, I mean, if you just don't like to go to school, things like that, well, if you wanna sell tacos, be the best taco seller. So sometimes it's not because you're not capable of, or not because you have to be someone and in order to do something in life, but it depends on you, right? It depends on uh, all the effort that you put in on certain goals and everything you do. So I think always give the best at everything will be something good to know for every one of us. Okay, excellent. So with this being said, here I have this phrase. It says, "Stop and smell the roses." Okay, so we know that this cannot be like literally taken, right? We're not just gonna go ahead and stop and smell the roses around us, but what is the intention or what is the meaning of this phrase? What do you interpret from this phrase? Claudia.
Maybe to stop overthinking about life or stuff, or to relax a bit and enjoy little things.
Okay, to stop doing things and enjoy, like all those details, right? Sometimes we live in a rush that we don't even pay attention to what's around us. Stop whatever you're doing and just smell the roses. Okay. Yes. All right. So therefore, we're gonna see that maybe it is referring to don't always hurry. We know that nowadays it's very difficult to stop doing what we do because we have school, we have to work, we have to many plans to do and many things as an obligation. But sometimes it's kind of, hey, slow down. Everything it's beautiful in life. And like Claudia said, look at those details about life, right? It's not always about just school or work. So these are kind of sayings, we would say, those kind of dichos or phrases that we tend to hear from people, and they are also sometimes useful for advice. So today's topic, or what we're going to be discussing today, it's about what we have been doing, okay? And it's going to be also about sayings, about phrases that we find in the English language. Okay, so this is part of unit 8.1. Now here I have more phrases. I know that you love the phrase that I just showed you. That's why I have even more. So what do you think, or what do you interpret from the first one? Work hard, play hard. Ismael?
Maybe work hard, but at the same time enjoy the things what you do, or maybe do your hobbies at same quantity that you do your work.
That is awesome, Ismael. Yes. So basically, they are referring to it is always good to work, yes, but also enjoy life, right? Enjoy life, enjoy those details, enjoy everything. Keep everything in balance, right? Now, the famous one, right? No pain, no gain. What does it mean for you? Jonathan.
It means that if you don't suffer the consequences, or well, if you don't practice more, you're not going to be better or stronger. Maybe like that.
Okay, so yeah, maybe you have to give all your effort, everything that you have, in order to have some results, right? And this is very useful at the gym, right? Or exercises itself. So they always tell you no pain, no gain, meaning that if you don't give enough exercise to your muscle, you won't feel the pain. And that means that you are not gaining any muscle, anything at all, right? So, yeah, often have to experience this pain or difficult in order to have a reward. Now, let's go with the next one. You only live once, YOLO. What is that? Alan.
It's like you have to enjoy the opportunities that you have in your life.
You have to enjoy, right? The opportunities that we all have in life. Excellent. You only live once. So, yes, definitely. I mean, we only have one life. We're not just like the cats that they say that they have seven, but we only have one opportunity to make the most of it, right? Now, next one. Uh, variety is the spice of life. Variety is the spice of life. Claudia.
For me, maybe, well, it sounds something more like if you do different stuff and, I don't know, meet new people or find new hobbies or do something different and new, it could like spice up your life.
All right. So, yes, a little bit of everything, right? So, maybe small things from different will be make our lives interesting. We can learn from everything. We can know for a little bit from everything. Maybe not experts, but the variety. Excellent job, Claudia. And then actions speak louder than words. So, Jonathan.
Well, for me, I can't show, well, I can't say any words about, oh, I do this one too. No, 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 I have to show the actions. For example, I don't know, maybe I help some people, but show me that. No, no, I don't have to show that. So the people are going to notice that.
Okay. Excellent. So, yeah, sometimes it's not about talking, it's about doing stuff. So, what you actually do is more important than what you say you will do, right? If you just say, oh, I want to go to the gym, but you don't do it, well, that's how you know that actions speak louder than words, right? Maybe you're not meaning what you say. And then here we have the famous LOL. So what does it stand for and what is the meaning of it? So first of all, what it does it stand for? And second of all, what does it mean? So laugh out loud, yes, or laughing out loud. And basically is what? So laughing out loud, it's just simply it is used to respond to something funny or follow up something said only as a joke. And you can find this very commonly on the text messages, right? Instead of pointing, you're so funny, or instead of putting the whole laughing out loud, we just say LOL and the other person knows what you're talking about. But then I have more. I have more phrases, guys. It's a piece of cake means whenever they tell you, oh, that's a piece of cake. What are they referring to? Jonathan.
That was easy.
This one, it's easy, right? It's a piece of cake. All right, next one. It's raining cats and dogs. Raining cats and dogs. Do we literally see cats and dogs falling from the sky, or what does it mean? So it's raining cats and dogs. Anyone? Okay. Well, for this one, it's just simply saying it's raining hard. Those times when we have a lot of rain, a very, very not hard, but yeah, coming out. It's when we say it's raining cats and dogs, meaning that the rain is too hard, and obviously we don't see cats and dogs falling from the sky, right? So that is another one. Time is money. All right. So time is money. What is that about? Alan?
That well, I understand like time is very important.
All
It's
right. So
like
time.
the it's like the phrase in Spanish that is like time is more than gold. Yeah, something like that.
Oh, okay. You mean like in Spanish, el tiempo es oro, right?
Uh-huh.
Excellent.
Yes.
So yes, that can be an equivalence. I mean, time it's money, work quickly, right? Do things fast because time goes by fast. To take care of our time, yes, because we know that we never get back our time. Excellent. And then run like the wind. What does that mean? If they tell you run like the Sorry guys, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Oh, it's because my internet it's kind of Ismael, go for it.
Maybe run fast.
Yes, so maybe in an exaggeration of saying running fast, right? Excellent. All right, guys. Well, um, phrases like this exist all over the English language. And what I want for you to do is to maybe look for 5 expressions or sayings in English, okay? Look for them, write the expression, obviously, what it means to you in your own words, and even a sentence where you could use it, okay? If possible. So this is, as you can see, obligatory. So I would need for you to turn it in, but I will give you until Thursday to turn it in, okay? So you have 3 days to work on it, and please look for those 5 expressions, and even try to be the ones that actually accommodate and try to, how can I say this? Look for the most challenging ones, or even the ones that you think you will be using a lot, or that you want to learn to start using them, okay? Something that it's relevant for you guys. And as I said, there's a bunch of sayings, a bunch of expressions that exist in the English language. And mainly, if you are able to see like on your sources, you will find a lot of them on the movies, on the documentaries, etc. So we're gonna do this 5 expressions for homework due on Thursday. Also, your next log will be about looking for expressions, okay? So that will be part for log number 5. I will give the instructions throughout the day, today or tomorrow. That log will be due from this upcoming Monday to the following one. Okay, so it will be 2 weeks, but now I do want you to do 7 hours. Okay, but I will give those details in a post. So let's move on. Now here we have 3 people. And this is about people that are talking about their lives. So it is called What Have You Been Doing Lately? I need 3 people to help me out reading. And then we're going to see, identify what is each person doing these days. And then we're going to try to match kind of the sayings or the expressions that we previously saw. So I will post it on the chat for the ones that we're going to focus on. Okay? So, let's see. Aaron, you will do Vanessa. Wendy, you will do Rodney. And Alan, you will do Minhee. Okay? So go ahead and read it.
I have an opportunity to work in Mexico next year. I think it'll be an interesting experience, but it's going to be a challenge because I need to able to speak the language. So I've been only been doing one thing lately, studying Spanish. It's a difficult job, so I haven't been going out at all. But that's okay. Oh, it'll be worth.
Go ahead, Wendy.
At work, I've been designing a new app. It's not easy, but I'm getting there. I think it will be a big success as well as a personal achievement for me. It's not the only thing in my life. So I'm on a soccer team and we are doing really well. Soccer practice is nice change after sitting in front of a computer all day. Now I just need to make time for family and friends.
I have been doing lots of things lately. I have been painting pictures of nature. That's a fun project. I have also been learning to make sushi. It's a long process, but I'm getting better at it. And of course, I always have chores like doing the dishes or the laundry. Yeah, it's a challenge to fit in everything I want to do, but that's what makes life interesting.
All right. Thank you so much, you guys. So let's go ahead and identify first what is each person doing these days. So let's go with Vanessa. What has Vanessa been doing lately? Aaron.
Studying Spanish because she's going to Mexico City.
Okay, so she's been studying Spanish because she's going to Mexico, right? How about Rodney? Thank you, Aaron. What about Rodney? So yes, Omar. Thank you so much. Basically learning Spanish. Ismael?
Rodney need to make time for family and friends.
Okay, make time for family. Also, she been doing lately? What about Minhee? If you need, go ahead and take a look on the text. Okay, Omar, she has been painting pictures of nature, also making sushi. Excellent. And not only that, but also she's been doing her chores, right? Okay. Now, we know or we have identified now what has each one been doing. So what I want for you to do is to go ahead and maybe suggest an expression or a saying from these 5 that I'm posting on the chat that could fit on these on each one of these. So for Vanessa, which of the 5 that I put on the chat can fit more onto this saying?
Maybe work hard, play hard.
Okay, so maybe work hard, play hard. All right. So yes, that can work. Also, they are suggesting the no pain, no gain, but I think that can be also work hard, being hard. She's gonna start okay, Jonathan, no pain, no gain. Maybe we can see it as the way of experiencing, working hard on studying Spanish, so that way she can go ahead and enjoy the visit to Mexico, right? Okay, next one with Rodney. What phrase or what expression or what saying can go with Rodney? Okay, so maybe work hard, play hard, right? Yes. He's keeping a balance, right, between having this designing of the new app along with the soccer practice, right? So keeping a balance. And last one, Minhee, what has she been doing lately? What phrase or expression do you think will fall more into this category? Variety is the spice, right? Because she's doing many different things. Excellent. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. So let's move on then. This is just some vocabulary which they related more with the experiences. Remember that when we are talking about sayings, it's because there's an experience behind it, right? We know that people give wise advices because they have experienced that, and maybe some words that can be related to describing experiences can be things like achievement, process, success, job, sure, etc., etc. Now, I'm not gonna go over each one because we are all familiar with, but I just want to go through these questions with you guys, just to know you a little bit more. So, what is annoying? What is an annoying chore that you have to do at home? So, whenever they tell you, "Hey, do this," and then you're like, "No, not this for me because I don't like it." What is it? Wash the dishes. Okay. Everyone says that. And I agree with that too, Omar. Excellent. What else? Everyone, I think everyone agrees with the dishes, right, Claudia?
What I don't really like it's mopping the floor.
Really? And is there any particular reason? Maybe because of the water or just.
Yes, I think it's everything. It's cause I don't know, messy and or I don't know if I'm not doing it right, but I prefer to wash dishes than mopping the floor.
And that is totally fine. I mean, um, you should help us with the dishes and we can help you with mopping. How about that, Claudia? Sounds like a great plan. Okay. All right. That's a good thing. And obviously we always have this specific chore that we don't like. Sometimes there's people that don't like, or at least I can identify like cleaning the furniture or things, because you know how your mom tends to have a lot of photos, a lot of I don't know, arrangements there, a lot of things, and then you have to take them off, clean all the dust, and then put them back again, and it's a lot of thing going on there. So maybe that can be also. And just as a last question, what is your biggest achievement? What has been the biggest achievement as now so far that you have had? So what is it? Anyone, anything? Maybe that you passed one of your tests. Maybe, I don't know, that you, let's see. Okay, Yomar is saying to cook chilaquiles to the point of, oh, okay. That's awesome. I want to learn to, I love chilaquiles, but to be honest, I haven't had the chance, or at least I haven't got this time to start learning how to make them. So that is wonderful, Omar. All right, let's move on then. Here we have some sentences on how to use these words. These are the same describing experience vocabulary. So why don't you go ahead and match them with the correct sentences? I will just give 2 minutes and then we will share answers. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and share the answers. Number 1, Octavio.
I think washing dishes is a boring chore.
All right, thank you. Omar, number 2. Excellent. So passing my driver's test was a difficult challenge. Thank you. Number 3, Armando.
Tina's surprise birthday party was a great opportunity.
It will be in step success. All right, but thank you so much. And then Ismael, number 4.
Number 4, I'm ready for a change in my style. I want a new hairstyle.
Excellent. And number 5, Jonathan.
I'd love to have an opportunity to travel to Argentina.
Excellent. Okay, so let's move on then. Let's see what's come next. So we're gonna be watching a video. I want for you to pay close attention on the structure of the sentences that will be presented, okay? Even though that it says the title of it, I want for you to take a close look on the structures of the following sentences, okay? So it's about the present perfect continuous. So let's watch it carefully.
I've been thinking how dangerous it would be.
I've been thinking, and I'm gonna do it, Carmen. This is your shadow.
So I've been thinking maybe I should sell the place, you know?
I'm gonna play it again because I think I'm gonna take it back because it was loading and okay, here we go.
Apparently he's been thinking this stuff all along.
I've been thinking how dangerous it would be.
I've been thinking, and I'm gonna do it, Carmen. This is your shadow.
So I've been thinking maybe I should sell the place, you know?
So then I realized all the stuff that I had been doing, proposing to Joshua, lying to Ross about why I couldn't come to the wedding, was all just a way of
I'm very interested to find out who's been doing her taxes the last 4 years.
How long you guys been doing it?
Please don't take my looking forward to Leonard's return as criticism of the job you've been doing in his.
What you been doing?
You've been doing this.
Oh, right, guys, I'm sorry. I think I was in mute. So by looking at the structures of the sentences and everything, what were you able to notice? Kind of the order or things that you have noticed on the structure. Ismael.
I think the structure is have plus been plus verb with ing.
That is awesome, Ismael. So yes, we can see the have or has, and then the been, and then verb ing. So let me go ahead and move forward.
It would be.
Sorry. So we have something that it's called the present perfect continuous. So remember, always keep in mind that present perfect works with experiences, right? And then continuous, it's like this continuation of maybe an experience that you had. So we use the present perfect continuous to talk about actions or situations that actually started in the past but are still in progress. So we know that it at some point we started doing in the past and now we're continuing until the present. Also, one important factor is that the time or duration of, sorry, I think someone's mic is on. All right. So something important is that in this tense, um, we will see the time or the duration of an action very marked. It's something that we will be kind of very noticeable about it. And we know that this has not finished just yet, right? Because it's something that it's been going on since the past. And it is very common to see this way in most questions. Have you, and then the present perfect, which is have or has been, and then continuous with the verb ing. So basically, we talk about experiences, but about situations or actions that started in the past and continue in the present. So 3 elements for the present continuous are, as Ismail mentioned, the have or has, been, and the verb with the ending ing, right? So every time that we look at this combination, that's how we will identify, hey, this is a present perfect continuous sentence, okay? We know that we have the affirmative, the negative, and the question form. So for the affirmative, we have, like all sentences, start with the subject. Then we have the have or has, then been, ing, and the complement, right? And we can have here, we can see here an example. I have been running for a long time, okay? Maybe we can interpret that this person has been running for a long time, or it's been this period of time since this person started running. Then we have the negative form, which is basically the same, just adding the word not, right? So we have the subject, the have or has, the not, meaning no and negative, and then been, ing, and the complement. Now, tell me, how would we write the question form? How will we do the question form? So how would be the question form for this? Ismael.
Have or has, the subject, been, verb with ing, and complement.
All right, and don't forget the question mark, right? Never forget about it. Thank you so much, Ismail. All right, so let's any questions so far before proceeding? Questions? Thumbs up if everything is clear. All right. Excellent. So let's continue then. So here it's just a recap of what I already mentioned. Present perfect continuous, it's for actions or events that started in the past and continues in the present time. Okay, now let's complete then the grammar. To make the present perfect continuous, we use have plus be or been plus the verb and ing. So what would be the option, be or been? Ismael?
The option it's Ben.
Ben, right? Excellent. Okay. So now let's go ahead and practice. Let's practice with the present perfect continuous. So I will give you maybe 4 minutes, 5 minutes to complete this. The first one says, what are you doing at work these days? So let's go ahead and complete the conversation using the present perfect continuous. So go ahead and work on it, and we will share the answers in just a few minutes. So 5 minutes for this. All right, so let's go ahead and share answers. Oh, now I see a lot of hands. Okay, so we will go line by line. So for example, letter B, it's only number 3, letter A, 4 and 5, and we will go out, so on and so forth, okay? So let's go ahead and do number 3, Octavio.
I have been designing software.
So I have been designing software. Thank you. Ismael, next 4 and 5.
All right. That's interesting. Have you been working with other people?
Excellent. Next one, Jasmine. 6 and 7, sorry.
Um, does interested have you be working with other people? Yes.
So yes, I have. I've been working with a excellent a Japan office. Okay, and then the next one, I'll just read it. Will you have the opportunity to go to Japan? And then number 8. It will be Jonathan.
I think so. My boss has been planning a trip for me, but it won't happen this month.
Excellent. So my boss has, right? Great. Aaron, 9 and 10.
So, have you having any fun lately?
So maybe been, only add been. So have you been having, and then that's it. Thank you so much, Aaron. Great. And last one, but not least, Armando.
No, I haven't. I have been not going at all, but I have some free time this weekend.
Okay. So we have a negative form in this last one. So as you can see, kind of the structure follows on the way we were discussing about having the have or has. Obviously, it will vary depending what pronoun or what subject you're using. Like for example, in my boss, we use has instead of have, right? Because of the conjugation of it. But excellent job. I don't know if any of you have any questions. Everything's clear. Is everything good? Thumbs up if everything is clear. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue then. Now, I'm gonna have this very small activity. It won't take you too long. And this activity actually it's individual, okay? So it is a very small reading. You're gonna take a look on that and you'll see that it's not that hard and it's not gonna be that long. So this is a small reading that I'm going to share you on the chat. And what I want you to do is to identify all the structures that you find using the present perfect continuous. And also, you are going to answer a few questions that are all the way at the bottom of the document, okay? So first, let me go ahead and share you the document. Let's see. So here it is. Okay. Okay. All right, so I will give you 15 to 20 minutes to work on this document. And it's basically this. Let me see if I can open it here on my computer. So it will be something like this on this document. You will see, and if you are able to open the document now, you will see the story, and then all the way at the bottom, there will be the question. So it says, identify all present perfect continuous sentences that are in the following story. Also answer some questions that are at the end of the story. Okay, so it is just some pictures here on the document, and it's about the story. Sorry, guys. I think my internet, or I mean my computer, doesn't want to cooperate. And then at the end, towards the end, you will find the questions. Okay, so go ahead and do the assignment. This is something that's going to be done individually. I will open an assignment on Teams so that you can upload the document with your answers. All right. So I don't know if you have any questions.
Can we just do the letter of the answer, or we have to write all the sentence?
So can you, I'm sorry, it kind of cut off.
For the answer, is just enough to write the letter, or we have to write all the sentence?
Oh, no, it's okay if you write the letter. Just write down like number 1 and then the letter. That way I can know which answer is that one for. So yeah, as long as you can tell me which one are you talking about, yes, you can do that. Okay, any other questions? Or if everything's clear, just thumbs up because I want to see if you don't have any doubts or something. I just want to make sure. Okay. Sounds Ismael?
We can we answer in the same document, or we have to write it on a notebook?
Actually, you can write it on the same document. You can put your answers here on the same one and just upload it on the space that I will create. So yes.
All right, Miss. Thank you.
Thank you. Those are great questions, guys. All right, so let's get to work. Let's go ahead and work on identifying the sentences and answering the questions. If you have anything, any doubts or anything that you want to ask, please feel free to do so. I will be here. All right, so I see that people have been turning in their their work. Thank you so much. So I will give maybe 4 more minutes, and if not, we will uh we will have, or I will have this assignment open until 4 p.m. today, okay? Just in case that you were not able to finish it now, you will still have time until 4 p.m. So a couple more minutes and then we will do the last activity. All right, so let's go ahead and continue with our last activity. And it's very simple. All we have to do, and don't forget, you still have time for working on the document, okay? So here I have this kind of website of Padlet. It's this app that you use to kind of share answers. So I want for you to go ahead and share with me any present perfect continuous questions that you can think of, okay? Uh, in this case, I would need you to write your name as well. So question and then your name at the end. That way I can count it as participation, okay? So I'm here sharing you the link. Here it's the link. So go ahead and start making questions. Questions in which you have to use the present perfect continuous, okay? So let's go ahead. If you cannot access to the link, let me know so I can provide it to you again. So let's start. And I see people that are connected here. So go ahead and share your questions. So go ahead, think about questions. What questions can you ask? Think about maybe questions related to things that your relatives have been doing, or even, I don't know, maybe if you would like to ask to an artist, to a celebrity, maybe giving context if you would like to. So think as any present perfect continuous question that you can, and go ahead and share it on this link, okay? It's gonna show as like a post-it note, but yeah, I see that there's people that are here working there. Okay. So have you been studying for the next exam? Oh, that's a good question. Excellent. Don't forget to add your name, guys, so that I can count it as participation, okay? Okay. Have you been watching movies? Have you been having a good day? Okay. Have you been listening? Excellent. A lot of music. Have you been feeling okay? Have you been taking your pills? Excellent. Where have you been during this weekend? That's a great question. And more because it was a long weekend, right? How have you been getting to work recently? What have you been doing lately? Excellent. What else? What other questions? Oh, oh, a cute dog. Have you done your homework? I would say don't give me that puppy face. Tell me that you did. Okay. What else? How have you been feeling lately? Has it been raining today? That's a good question. And yes, well, maybe some small drops of rain, but still. Okay. How have you been getting to work or school recently, right? Now that this face-to-face modality is coming back, how have you been getting to work or school? That's a good question. Unfortunately, we didn't have that on our class, but I guess we can make it up. Okay. Well, thank you for all your questions. I will be taking them as consideration as participation, as I mentioned. And well, continue providing your questions. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and say goodbye to the class. But before you go, tell me, what is something that you will remember for tomorrow? Something new that was for you, something interesting. Talk to me about it. Ismael.
Well, I learned about the structure of present perfect and vocabulary for describe experiences.
Present perfect and vocabulary for experiences. Excellent. Thank you so much, Ismael. Aaron, go for it.
How to do present present continuous questions, affirmative and negatives.
Okay, even the structure for each one of the forms, right? Yes. And then Omar is telling us, I'm sorry, I will remember the present perfect continuous, right? Don't forget the has or the three elements, which is have or has, then, and the verb with the ing. And then Jasmine says, I have been learning present continuous. That's so true. So present perfect. What about the phrases, expressions? Did you learn a new one today or did you already knew all of them? So, okay, present perfect continuous. What about the phrases or expressions that we first talked about? Did you already knew all of them or was there some new ones? All right. If nothing else, well, I would like to thank you for using for being, I'm sorry, here in class, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more. So enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you, miss. See you tomorrow.
See you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher. See you
See
tomorrow.
you tomorrow.
Thank you, teacher. See
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Have a good one.